Hello YouTube! I know it's been forever since I've made a weight loss update. I think it's been about 3 weeks. So I have a little helper here with me. She is boycotting nap time. Say hello YouTube! Say hi! Natalie! Natalie! So yeah, I have her, and then my older one is in the living room, and so having him home for the summer and adjusting to just all of the changes has been slightly overwhelming, and I have not been able to upload and blah blah blah. So anyway, without going on and on about that, I apologize, it's been so long. So everything in the weight loss world with me is going pretty well. I've started something new that I want to talk about. I'm joining a 5-week challenge, and the reason I'm joining a 5-week challenge that I'll go into detail about is because I have not really seen the scale move a whole lot for the past month. One reason is because obviously I have not been eating the way that I need to be. I have been doing so much better. I mean, leaps and bounds from what I used to do, but just not quite good enough, not quite consistent enough. A lot of little treats like ice cream here and a snow cone there and a brownie over here, and just too often, like letting myself have these little treats and thinking of them as treats just too often. So while I've been drinking tons of water, trying to eat whole foods and doing all of that, I've just been too lax is the best way to describe it. And also not uploading videos has made me kind of lose that accountability, I guess. So I am ready to get back on it. 3 weeks ago, or whenever I made my last video, I think it was 3 or 4 weeks ago, I weighed in on my scale on video at 235 pounds. This is our baby dinosaur. Yes. She makes little pterodactyl noises, so we kind of have a little joke about that. Are you going to be a pterodactyl? Are you going to be a baby pterodactyl? I weighed in at 235 the last time that I recorded myself, and this morning I jumped on the scale, and what number did I see? Dun, 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 dun. We'll do a drum roll. 235. So that kind of stinks because I think 3 weeks ago I was like 232. So yeah, that's kind of a downer. You know, my weight fluctuates quite a bit. I know that's normal, but I don't hear other people talk about it quite as much as, like, I could get on the scale today and it could say 235. I'm gonna drink some water real quick. And then tomorrow, tomorrow it may say 233, and then the next day it will be 234.5. So I know weight fluctuates 2 pounds up or down, but yeah, that can be kind of hard for me sometimes because when you're trying to lose weight and you're not doing very well, and sometimes you get on the scale and you're up, you're like, am I really up, or is it just a body fluctuation thing? Because in my clothes, I can tell a difference. So, okay, I'm going way off on a tangent on all that. So the 5-week challenge. First thing I want to mention is what I'm trying to do now instead of Weight Watchers. I do think Weight Watchers is great. It's just calculating points. I don't think it's a fit for me, but I think there's a lot of good things about it. And I'm going to use some of the things I've learned from that too. Can you be happy while I record, please? It will really be convenient for me if you could be happy. Would that work out for you? The one thing that's new that I'm going to do in these 5 weeks is follow this book. It's called The Eat Clean Diet. I'm sure some of you have heard of this. It's like a top-selling book, and I actually won it on YouTube on a giveaway from a girl whose channel name is Girl Budget Life, and her name is Clarissa. I don't think that she'll be watching this video, but if you are, thank you so much for doing that giveaway. I'm in love with this book. I've already read through, I would say about, I think 140 pages or so. So I still have a ways to go in it, but it is a great book. And the biggest thing that this book talks about that I never really considered before and I've never tried before is eating every 2 to 3 hours. It suggests eating 5 to 6 meals a day. Well, you know, breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner, and then maybe snack if you're still hungry, sort of thing. And yeah, it's all about eating clean. I know a lot of you already know what that pretty much means, but she suggests eating a complex carb with a lean protein at each one of your meals. And while I have done some of those things, like I said, I have never tried eating every 2 to 3 hours. Sorry, the little distractions, little toys that I have up here are not working out for her. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing. So back to the 5-week challenge. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with Shay Carl on YouTube, the dad of the Shaytards. I can't imagine anyone who's on YouTube that's never seen their videos, but I have been watching the Shaytards for years, like probably 3 years, and so I absolutely love their family, love their videos, so I just assume everyone knows who they are, but you guys may not know who they are. I will link his video below. He's lost over 100 pounds. He's an amazing man for many reasons that go beyond weight loss. But anyway, he is starting a 5-week challenge. It started yesterday, but don't hesitate to jump on the bandwagon if you're interested. And so I wanted to upload this video to kind of say, hey, I'm starting this 5-week challenge. What I'm doing in the 5 weeks is I'm going to try to eat clean, and I'm going to try to follow some of the recommendations of this book with the complex carbs and the lean proteins, and eating every 2 to 3 hours. And I'm going to see what happens in 5 weeks. So right now, I wish I could weigh myself like I usually do in my bathroom, but it's just really hard with little Miss Natalie here. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna see if I can get her to laugh. But yeah, it's kind of challenging right now. So my starting weight, I know you already heard, I already told you, but I'm just gonna tell you again. 235 pounds. I'm taking before pictures. I do not know how to edit, as I'm sure if any of you watch my videos regularly, it's very obvious. I do not know how to edit, but I'm going to try to learn how to edit. If any of you have good tips on easy ways to insert pictures, let me know, because I'm going to take before pictures of myself today. And yeah, the last thing I wanted to mention is that although I am not where I wanted to be by this point, I thought that I would have lost a lot more weight than I have since I started my weight loss videos and since I started Weight Watchers in, I think it was the last week of March, right around there. I wanted to be under 200 pounds by now, but one really great thing that I'm trying to keep in mind is this time last year, I had found out that I was pregnant with Natalie, and although it was one of the best times of my life, you know, finding out that I was pregnant because I really didn't know if that would ever happen for me again, I was also at my highest weight, which was 255 pounds. And today I am 20 pounds less than that with having a baby. So I'm trying to keep that in mind and really focus on those positive things while not being too easy on myself either, because I don't want to be in the 230s. I don't want to be in the 2s at all. You know, I want to feel good. I want to have energy. And I think that you don't have to have a book. You don't have to have the Eat Clean diet. It's common sense. But having a book, having some kind of structure, meal planning, that's one thing I've never done before, along with eating every 2 to 3 hours. I've never really planned ahead more than a day. So I'm also going to try meal planning a little bit. And yeah, so we'll just see how it goes. But I was trying to say, yeah, you don't have to have a book. You don't have to have anything like that. We all know, you know, going back to whole foods, going back to the basics is the way to go. I just have a hard time, as I've mentioned many times before, finding a balance between going back to those basics and knowing that eating clean is the way to go, and also being able to treat myself and feel like a normal person. Finding that balance has been probably the greatest struggle for me. So that's what's going on, and I'm excited to start this 5-week challenge. I've already started it, but do not hesitate to start if you are interested too. I'm going to be leaving this video as a response video to Shay Carl's video. Yeah, if you guys have any questions or any comments, let me know. I can't really think of anything else to say as far as weight loss goes. That's pretty much it. Yeah. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching, and I love watching your videos. Some of you ladies are way further along than I am, so that's always inspiring to see. Okay, we're gonna go now. We're cranky pants, huh? Alright, bye guys.